This is DC Danton Crow Crusader, and it's the 5th of October, and it's obviously the one and only evening feeding. Oh, we have a bad guy coming from Hayfully. Do you see that? Look at that. You see how he ran away? See, that guy is bad. That guy is bad. I'm pointing there in my camera. That guy is bad. Okay? I think he was one of the ones who held me against my will, just looking at him through the car. Okay? I know the other one had positive ID, and that one looks like the other guy. Okay? Anyway, here's our little birds. They know evil when they see it, or when it drives by. So we'll put down that was the other guy in the car right there from Hayfully. That's the other guy who held me against my will.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know the other guy who goes out and smokes.
That idiot.
And that's the other one. I haven't seen him in a while, and I saw him in the car. Here we go. This is for our little pigeons. Here. There we go. What do we got? Two sparrows left. Wow, I wanted to say something. And when we took Miele in for a checkup, he had another infusion, immune system booster, and of course that Rainus viscum. It helps reduce kidney failure. And it's a homeopathic. His basis is in mistletoe, believe it or not. Mistletoe, other than the berries, actually a very healthy plant, although it is poisonous. Look at that. Look at that guy. Now he's driving back again. Oh, no, that's a different guy. Those are those nasty people who live in those orange houses. Okay, who hate birds, and who someone from one of those houses writes terrible comments about killing birds and all sorts of very nasty things. Anyway, I'll find out where she lives. I will find out. I have a feeling she's a minor. Hard to believe that was an adult saying that, but you just never know. Anyway, but it sounds like this person's underage. We have another doggy, but what are we gonna do? Anyway, Miele fought like a little leopard that he is. He's my little mini leopard, but he never used to be that way. But now that he's fully integrated in the household and he's very self-assured, he's come a long way. Not just physically, but mentally. You know, there's a psychology to animals, right? I mean, they have moods and temperaments and other things that they experience, like humans do, obviously. Is that you? Is that you, my little Rocky? It could be my little Rocky. So anyway, he fought. He really fought. Here's our crows. Oh, Rocky flew away. That's because of the dog. Okay? Anyway, but he won't bother us. Those are little gulls. I will take a head count once I get the food out here. We'll take a head count. I don't hear Seymour. Are you there, Seymour? We'll be able to see if Seymour's here or not. So here comes a tire man. he's Greek. He's a pretty nice guy. Okay. Met him 3 years ago. He spends the night here in the parking lot. He's got a busy schedule. Anyway, so yeah, might be kind of tough between all this action here, but there were crows when we came, wasn't there? There were crows here. So, it's out right here. Let's see what happens. All right. See what happens. Well, I'm having trouble finding a lawyer because no one wants to take this case. Not even an animal lawyer. How do you like that? I don't know what to say. I couldn't believe there was a lawyer that handles animal rights here in the canton of Thurgau. Bit shocking, but he doesn't handle these sorts of things. Anyway, very disappointing, but what are you going to do? Oh, that sounds like Seymour. Seymour, get down there. Get your eggs. We have silver gull, mule gull, and of course the black-headed gulls. And we have the crows. Seymour, get down there, honey. Seymour's a little intimidated by the black-headed gulls. Amazingly intimidated. There they are. Now we have a nice view. Let's see, let's figure out how many seagulls we have. The same as yesterday, between 20 to 30, not anymore. We're holding at that number. Now, compare it to last year's videos, please, and look at the number of gulls we had then, and look at what we have now. Now, it's still relatively warm. We don't know what we're going to have when the weather gets really cold, how many gulls will show up. So we'll see. But the crows are holding their own down on the ground, and they're getting some food down there. I'm going to put some nuts out here on the sidewalk. I know everyone hates that, but it's the best way for the crows, the other crows, to get something, because the seagulls don't like to come on the sidewalk. Anyway, hopefully Seymour got down there and got something. Kind of hard to single out Seymour now with all the other gulls. But the black-headed gulls are smaller, so I just saw one mule gull go after another one. They're actually keeping the crows away from the cat food. So, very interesting. They love that cat food. I will go down and put something here on the street here. We have the sunflower seeds. And we'll put some nuts out here. Doesn't look like the pigeons. I don't know what happened to the pigeons. They got scared, flew away. I'm not sure. Not too many of them anyway. Put down some nuts here. Nuts in the shell. There comes the train. Here I am littering. I'm littering all over the place. Bad me. Very, very bad. Littering nuts on the sidewalk all over the place. Oh my. What a terrible, evil thing to do. Feed starving birds. By the way, everywhere I go, I take a look at the crows. And it doesn't matter where I go, at least here in Switzerland and across the border. But the crows, compared to 15, 20 years ago, after molting, pretty much their feathers retain that black color. And I haven't seen a crow yet that doesn't have some sort of defect on its feathers, right? And what I believe that is, like Charlie developed that white spot, is something that's missing in their diet, and that is the insects. The insects that contain complex proteins that the birds need. And they're not getting them. They're not getting the insects. And as a result, their feathers are all discolored. They're missing something. I mean, and they remain that way, whether they're molting or not. They remain that way with these spots all over their feathers. And I think that's what it is. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to research that. But Charlie never had that. I mean, he may have had some in the molting period, but then his feathers were totally, blue-black, beautiful and shiny. And then the last year,